بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. Okay, quick revision. Don't open your books. Don't open your books. Close the books. Yes?
One question from the last surah. You mentioned that those people who were denying the day of judgment, and the fact that they were denying the day of judgment, the repercussion is that they were wasting time because there is no sense of urgency. But still, why it is mentioned specifically wasting time? Because as it is comes under the...
No, there are two things. There are totally four different actions. Number one, wasting of the time, not praying, not helping the people in need, and not necessarily you are doing something wrong for others and that you don't believe in the akhirah. No. You are not giving importance to your own time. Like your time is precious. And that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala swears by time. وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ. I swear by the time, which is asr, that indeed the mankind are in loss. So alhamdulillah, Allah speaks about the time. Your time, my time is precious. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask us about our life. There's a hadith in Tirmidhi that Allah will ask us that I gave you the life. You lived for 50 years, 60 years, 80 years. What have you done with that life that I gave you? And Prophet ﷺ has said in another hadith, اِغْتَنِمْ خَمْسًا قَبْلَ خَمْسٍ شَبَابَكَ قَبْلَ هَرَمِكَ صِحَّتُكَ قَبْلَ سَقَمِكَ غِنَاكَ قَبْلَ فَقَرِكَ فَرَاغَكَ قَبْلَ شُغْلِكَ حَيَاتَكَ قَبْلَ مَمَاتِكَ. That make the best use of 5 gifts of Allah before they become disaster for you. And he said that Shababaka qabla haramik. Make the best use of your youth before you are tested with the old age. Make the best use of your wealth before you are tested with the poverty. Make the best use of your health before you are tested with the illness and diseases. Make the best use of your time before you are occupied. And make the best use of your life before you die. So time is something very, very precious and Allah will ask us. And that's the reason Rasulullah has said that سَبْعَةٌ يُظِلُّهُمُ اللَّهُ فِي ظِلٍّ يَوْمَ لَا ظِلَّ إِلَّا ظِلُّهُ. 7 types of people who will be under the shade of Allah on the day of judgment, where there will not be any shade that would be covering them from the heat of the, that calamity of that time. Except 7 types of people. One of them, شَابٌ نَشَأَ فِي عِبَادَةِ اللَّهِ. The youth, the young chap, man or a woman, kept themselves busy with the ibadah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is the time the youth we are enjoying. We are wasting our youth and we are going back to Allah when we are tested with the blood pressures, heart attacks, diabetics, arthritis, or this or that diseases, then we go back to the deen. If at all we think. Otherwise many of the people, they even hate Allah after that. There are people I know when they were attacked by their strokes, when you talk to them about Allah, fear Allah, they say, we don't care. If Allah is there, why Allah is putting me into this test? This is what they say. So this is the time when the youth, the health and wealth and time and youth are important things, blessings of Allah. So these are the 4 things, where not praying, not helping the poor people, wasting the time, wasting the time that you should be using it for the good cause, you have wasted it, and you were denying the day of judgment. Denying of the day of judgment is different than wasting of time. Denying of the day of judgment is that you do wrong to somebody and you don't care that there will be someone who will ask you about this. This is by your action. Sometimes denying the qiyamah is by words which Arabs, there are Quranic verses. The Arabs used to say that, what rubbish you are talking? You are talking that Allah will resurrect us from the death and our ancestors have passed away. Did you ever hear anybody from the ancestors who woke up or got up from the grave? So that was denying verbally and physically. But here Imam Kathir and other scholars of Tafsir, they are saying that even the believers will fall into this ayah by their actions. They will do certain actions that will be something as if they don't believe in the day of judgment. Then nobody will be there to account, them, like in India and Pakistan, the people are dying. And who are killing them? And those people who are killing them, they don't think that they will be facing Allah on the Day of Judgment. Chai bhi lao na yaar. Naam Sheikh, fadal. Fi shay andak? Barakallah.
So when anybody is wasting his time, not necessarily is disbelieving the Akhirah.
No.
But still wasting our time is treated as a major sin.
We only feel sorrow and grief of wasting our time when we don't make palms. They're saying, oh, if I have done this at this time, I would have collected this much of, agar itna kaam kar liya hota to itna kama liya tha. If I would have done this many hours more, I would have made money. So we only feel sorrow when we don't get, any physical benefits. But we don't ever feel regret, or we don't feel, regret. Yes, sir. We don't feel sorrow when, that we wasted our time and we have done nothing for the deen. Like for example, you have this opportunity to learn the deen now, okay? But imagine you are occupied with certain emergency or responsibilities where you don't have anybody around you and nobody is there to, for you to teach you what is Islam, what is halal, what is haram, and you don't have any access to it. What you will do then? So this gathering is still blessing. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Yes, sir. Tell me the definition of the word kalima.
Kalima, what is the meaning?
Which has got the meaning, okay. Don't open the books. Okay, how many types of kalimas are there?
2 types. 3 types.
3 types. One, ismun. Second, fi'lun. Fi'lun, okay. And the third one? Harfun. Okay, the definition of ismun. How will you now? What else? If you want to explain Arab, what is ismun? You will say now. Yes, Farhad.
A word that has a meaning in itself.
Okay, 1 point. The word that is independently able to give its meaning, that's ismun, yes.
It has no tenses. It's free of tenses.
Free of tenses, yes, it doesn't make any changes. In the past is ism, in present ism is ism, and in the future ism is ism, yes?
It takes out.
Yes.
Harful jar.
Harful jar.
Prepositions.
Preposition.
Allahu Akbar.
Okay, we'll come to harf. I still am postmarking the ism.
It's,
Okay, what else? So is there anybody who wants to add to ism?
Ending with tanween or starting with the al.
Okay, another identification for ism is that when you want to know who is Wahhabi, then you see in the beginning it is al and it ends with tanween. So this is Wahhabi. Oh, sorry, this is ism.
living or non-living.
Huh? Living or non-living, it makes no difference. Like hajarun is noun. But it's according to general understanding, hajarun is non-living. But still it is noun, ismun. Now you tell me the definition of harf. What is the definition of harf?
Words.
It is a word, okay, kalima. What else?
Does not express in its own.
No, I'm not going to spare this gentleman. He has come first time in the class, I think. Yeah. But he is anxious to give the answer.
No, I scratched my head. You got caught.
I have been teaching since 1997. I know I have the students right from the age of 7 till the age of 70. In Dubai, I used to have the students who were, double of my age. Yes, I had the students who were of my father's age. So I know if you scratch or you say this. Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khairan. Okay, who will give me the definition of the fi'lun?
Words those are stuck in tense, that have tense.
What is the definition? First definition of the word fi'lun.
Action.
Action. Any word that shows
Action.
the action, okay. Does it have to do with the tense?
Yes.
It happens any of the time, either in past time or present time.
Very good. Okay. What about ending and starting?
Ending and starting can be.
Past and present.
તમે ગુજરાતી છો ને? હે? તમે ગુજરાતી છો ને?
La Gujarat.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. No, it doesn't have at the beginning when it like you compare with ending with al and ending with tanween and starting with al, it has got nothing to do with the fa'il. Yes, when you take fa'il by itself, then in past tense it has got special ending, and in present tense it has got special starting. So that you will know inshallah when you will go into practical forms of verbs. Okay, harf, Farhad.
What part?
Harfun.
The definition?
Yes.
It's a particle that doesn't convey a meaning in itself.
No, it has got the meaning in itself, but it won't express it completely, the full meaning, unless it is connected with the noun or the verbs. Yes. Okay.
So which has got meaning.
Yeah, it has got the meaning by itself. Like I gave you the example, ila, by understanding the word ila, it means to. But when you want to express it completely, how this ila is referring to, then you have to use it in the sentence. So there has to be something before or after, noun or verb, to give its complete meaning. So then it will become a perfect understanding of its meaning. Okay. After that we have gone to the next is different types of nouns. Now how many different types of nouns are there?
7, 3, 2 types.
3, 7.
Two types. No, when we talk about the nouns, we are not talking about that particular kinds of, out of these two types of nouns, then they have their own categories. Okay, two types of noun. I agree with him. One, proper noun, Arabic. Ma'rifatun and nakiratun. Yes, okay. Ma'rifa. What is ma'rifa?
Which a certain name like
Definite.
Kitab.
Definite, yes, certain. Okay, and nakira? Indefinite. Can be common, okay. Okay, so how many types of ma'rifas are there?
7.
7. Are you sure?
Yes.
7.
Okay, well,
Proper name.
proper. Arabic, we are not learning English. English is, I'm just helping you. Ismul alam. Okay, what is Ismul alam, Farhad?
Proper noun.
Proper noun. Like the name of a person, or name of a place, or country, or name of a specific thing is called Ismul alam. Okay, 2. Huh? Ismul damir. Okay, what is Ismul damir? Pronouns. Okay, very good. Any example?
He.
Arabic.
Ana.
Ana. Huwa. Yes, okay. Ana. What is the meaning of ana?
I.
And huwa?
He.
Okay.
Easy.
Number 3. Third type of ism ma'rifa. Yes, you. No. Third type of, that is nahnu, you are saying, he gave the example of ism damir. Nahnu is damir. Now I want the second type of ism ma'rifa, the definite noun. Out of 7 we have covered only 2. Ismul ishara. Who said that? No, I want all, what about all these people? Are they sleeping? Yeah, okay. Ismul ishara, what does that mean?
To point.
Okay, demonstrate, yes.
Explain something.
Any example?
هذا كتاب.
So they both are ismu ishara?
No, هذا only.
Hada, okay, say it that way. Okay, so ismu ishara. So first is ismul alam, ismul damir, ismul ishara. Again, the fourth one? Ismul mawsul, yes, very good. What does that mean? Yeah, but what is the meaning of ismul mawsul?
relative pronoun.
Okay, relative, which shows the relationship of the links between the two words. Okay, any example?
الذي
Alladhi. Okay.
التي الذي
Aladani.
Yeah, okay, that's in dual plural forms. Okay. So we have covered Ismul Alam, Ismul Ishara, Ismul Mawsul, Ismul Damir. It's only 4 now. 3 more to go. No, not you, Farhad. No, not you, not you. Shabab.
I was not in last, I've missed it.
Doesn't matter, you have the book with you.
I haven't yet.
You didn't buy the book.
I didn't pay for it, but I haven't got it yet.
क्या वो ऐसे book नहीं थी?
It's downstairs in the ladies section.
Okay. ठीक है.
منادى اسم منادى
Ismul Munada. Ismul Munada. What's the meaning of Ismul Munada?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Muhammad.
that's not the meaning.
It's the vocative.
Calling
That's not the meaning. I want, what do you mean by Munada actually?
To call upon.
vocative case.
Yeah, to call somebody, okay? Yes, to call upon somebody is like Adhan is called Nida. Adhan is called Nida because you are calling Allah's name. Okay? So Adhan is called Nida. So Ismul Nida or Ismul Munada. And in English we call it vocative particle. Vocative particle, any example?
يا ولد يا رجل
Okay, do you know any ayah in the Quran where Allah addressed somebody with Ya?
يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله.
Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu. So it's not, Allah is not addressing, calling by the name. Any other example?
يا محمد.
يا أبتي.
يا الكتاب
افعل.
That's not Allah. That's Ibrahim calling his father.
يا أيها الرسول
Ya ayyuhar rasul.
يا بني
يا لقمان. يا بني.
I'm saying, is there any ayah where Allah is calling somebody with Ya?
يا
يا أيها الذين آمنوا.
No. يا give us 2 minutes.
Surat Maryam.
Okay. يا بني. يا زكريا.
Ya Zakariya. Inna nubashiruka bi ghulamin. Yes. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so Ismul Munada, using of the Ya vocative particle to call upon anybody. So where is the ism there? Is Ya ism?
No.
ولد
You are confusing yourself. Ya is not the ism. I want the example of Ya used with ism. So which one becomes Munada?
يا.
زكريا because.
Yes, that the where you are using any particle, Ya, vocative particle, to the noun, that noun will become definite. Even though the noun will be walad, like for example, waladun, a boy, is not definite. Okay? Rajulun, a man, is indefinite. But when you say Ya waladu, then that walad will become definite. So we are learning 7 categories of 7 definite nouns. So we have covered, the first definite noun is the proper noun. Second is Ismul Damir, pronouns. Third is Ismul Mawsul, the relative nouns. Fourth is Ismul Ishara, the demonstrative nouns. So all those nouns which are proper names, names of demonstrative nouns, pronouns and relative nouns, these are definite nouns. But when he said Ismul Munada, so the letter which is used to call somebody, and that noun, when that noun is called, that noun will become definite. So Rajulun, a man. But when you say Ya Rajulu, then that Ya will become definite. Oh, it wasn't plugged in.
قدر الله ما شاء فعل.
Now they are creating problem for me then. The ladies will curse me then. Were they able to hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you.
So they should have said it's almost 15 minutes.
They told us, but they don't know.
Okay, no problem. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so we have covered, now you understood, the word Rajulun is indefinite. Okay, but when you put ya to rajulun, then rajulun become definite because of the harfun nida. Ya rajulu, O man. Okay, so this is one of the 7 categories. Okay, there are 2 more to go now. No.
No, I have a question.
Okay.
What if it's not intended for someone specific? So it's just any man. Is it still different?
You can't say ya man.
No, I mean, if you say Ya Rajulu Ghayr Maqsood, how's that different?
But you cannot say that.
No, for example,
It must be that you must be dreaming somebody and you're just saying ya rajulu, oh man, oh man.
no, for example, if there's a blind person and he needs help, and he calls out to somebody, but he doesn't know who he's calling out to. How does that Islam become definite?
It is definite because he's calling out somebody who can come and help him.
But he doesn't know that.
It's not necessary. When you're calling a rajul, you may not know his name. You may not know whether this man is from India or Pakistan. But you want something from him, so you know that this man is in front of you, so you address him, Ya Rajulu. When you see somebody who you don't know him, but by his appearance you will know that he is a man. Okay? You will not say Ya Imratu. Will you say a woman? Automatically you will say, though you may be knowing only one of him, is that he is a man. Rest you don't know anything of him. But still when you want to address him, you will address him as Ya. So it becomes definite. Okay. 6th.
You have covered 6.
No. Al. 5. You didn't cover
6.
اسم علم, اسم الضمير, اسم الموصول, اسم الإشارة, and حرف النداء, منادى. These are 5. 2 more. معرف باللام. معرف باللام, something that is made definite by alif al-lam. Kitabun al-kitabu. It was kitabun, a book. But you made it al-kitab, so it became ma'rifa, it became alam, it became definite. The book. And mudafun ilayhi. Yes, mudaf to the ma'rifa. Mudaf to all one of these 6 categories. Like for example, you take a book. Okay, this is the book. Okay, but my name is Abdul Majeed. So which one is Marifa and which is the Nakira here? No. One is Nakira and one is Marifa. Yes, Abdul Majeed is Marifa, definite, and the book is Nakira. But if you want to make this book definite, you have to do the idafa with me. You say Kitabu Abdul Majeed. Kitabu Abdul Majeed, book of Abdul Majeed. So the indefinite book will become definite book because now it belongs to Abdul Majeed. The same thing, take the example of Alam. Alam is same, Kitabu Abdul Majeed. So example of Alam is this. Now example of Dhamir, Ismu Dhamir. When you take a book, it's Kitabun. When you connect it, you make it Mudaf Mudafun ilayh with the Dhamir, it will become Kitabuhu, Kitabuha, Kitabuka, Kitabuki, Kitabukum, Kitabullah. Okay, like that. So it became, when you do the idafa with any of those 6 categories, then even the nakira will become ma'rifa. Okay. Is there any doubt in that? Yes. What? Doubt?
No.
You are saying doubt and alhamdulillah.
It's good.
I am a very interesting teacher. When I teach, I don't make it hard for you. It is easy. Especially, mashallah, when you are learning Arabic grammar, it should be easy on you. Okay, now we go to the Ism Nakira. There are 3 types of Ism Nakira.
2.
Okay, sorry. 2. The first one. Ism Dhat, okay. What is that? Example.
like Parasu.
Female, male, and then you have this.
What is ism that? Common nouns. It can be anything like man, woman, horse, dog, donkey, anything which is common. It is not specific. That is called ism that. When you talk about dogs, you're not talking about human beings. You're talking about dogs. When you talk about donkeys, you're not talking about human beings. You're talking about the donkeys. So they are related to the common nouns of their own kind. Okay, and the second is ism sifat. Ism sift. Okay, what is ism sift?
Quality.
Quality or adjective, okay? The one that describes the noun. Okay? Jayyidun, tayyibun, khayrun, hasanun.
That could be negative, like huwa ahmaq.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes, even that also. But why you want to say Ahmad? Okay, now go to...
So this adjective will never have the al. The adjective, it will not start with the al.
It can. Al-Alim. Alim is like most knowledgeable is adjective, but it is the knowledgeable.
In that case, it will not be a
No, that became definite because of al. Al-Ma'rifa. Ma'rifatun bil mu'arraf bil-lam. Ma'rifatun mu'arraf bil-lam. Bil-al. Al ke wajah se wo ma'rifa hua hai. It is adjective, but when you added al, then it became in the definite adjective.
like book and al-kitab.
Book, kitab, and a book, al-kitab, the book. Okay, page 32. It is very simple, nothing to be worried about it, but I think we should not go ahead with this. The revision is okay because I'm not quite satisfied with all of you. Because if I start with nakira and it's nothing, the tanween is called harf nakira, harf tankir, and al is called ma'rifa. Okay, that's the only in this lesson. The tanween, an in un, is the identification or is the definition for or the sign for indefinite noun. And that is in Arabic called harfu tankir. Harfu tankir, which ends with tanween. So that tanween is called harfu tankir. And harfu ta'rif is the one which is alif lam. That's the only thing here it is mentioned. But inshallah, next time when I'll come, we will do quickly the study of this. And then you have to prepare yourself for these words. There are words on page 35. Okay, you have to remember the words in Arabic. And please, maintain the discipline. When I ask the question, I want the answer from that particular person. I don't want other people to give the answer. Please. Because sometimes what it happens is, I'm asking this gentleman, and there the gentle lady, the gentleman from the corner, he starts giving the answer. I want him to give the answer, and you people are showing sympathy because he has got grey beard. No, I don't want that. Students are all equal. The students are all equal. Whether he is of our uncle's age or father's age, when he is a student, he is a student. Alhamdulillah. Okay? So inshallah tomorrow, next Friday, when I'll come, be prepared with the harf tankin and harf ta'rif. We'll go quickly with that, and then I'll be testing you verbally with the list of the words that we have covered here. Okay, I will put the words in English, you have to give me its meaning in Arabic. And then we will go with the exercise all together. So inshallah, make sure that you are ready next Friday, inshallah.
Thank you.